Hey guys and girls, my name's Dan. Welcome to the Forge. In today's episode we are going to be making a super simple tool that is super useful when it comes to hole punching. I recently made a video where I talked about punching the perfect hole, and in that video I mentioned this, the humble bolster plate. So today I'm going to show you how to make one. This is going to a customer, and yeah, let's talk more about this at the end of the video. Okay, our bolster thus far, it's coming along quite nicely. Now, there's a few things I'd just like to cover before we start drilling holes. The first thing that I'd wanted to cover is material thickness. You need to find the thickest piece of material you can find. If you can't find 20mm, that's fine. 20mm is about 3/4 of an inch. 12mm will do, that's about 1/2 inch. Now, any less than that, I think you're going to cause yourself some problems, and there's two reasons. The first reason is, this is just mild steel, and it's not the most integrally strong material on the planet. It is going to bend, so the thicker the material, the less likely it is going to do that. The second reason will become apparent later on in the video. The second thing is, you don't need to put a handle on, but if you are going to put a handle on, keep it relatively short. The reason for this is, if you are going to do something like this, a handled one on the anvil face, when this is all cut down, will tend to fall off the anvil. So a nice short handle will sort you out proper. Let's talk about laying this out, and then we'll drill the holes. When it comes to drilling the holes, I'm going to start with a 6mm drill bit. I'm going to pilot them all through with the 6mm. I'm then going to move up to an 8mm, and then a 10, and then a 12mm, and I'm going to pilot this one out to 8mm and drift it square to 12mm. Square. Now, I biased these to one side, and there's two reasons. The first reason is I will be able to get multiple holes on here if I wanted to. I've also left a bit of room up here if I wanted to get another hole in there, or the customer at least wants to get another hole in there. But by biasing them to one side gives you another advantage, which relates to the height. And I will explain more about that when I finish drilling these holes. So let's get on and drill these, and then we'll drift this hole out, and we'll move on from there. Okay, if I did my job properly, you would have seen me making this also. I just wanted to make the tools that I'll be sending to the customer to show you what this is used for, why we use it, and so on. So this is a 6mm hole, so that bolsters up for a 6mm hole, and it goes all the way up to our 10mm. I have chamfered off the back sides of these ones, and if you noted in the video, this square taper here, it has slightly different sizes front to back. So it's about 12mm here, and if I flip it over, it's about 10mm here. So it just gives it a little bit of variety on the size for bolstering, for square, and obviously for round. Now, if you're using flat bar, this is really, really simple to use. But if you wanted to make a pair of tongs, this is where the offset and the additional height comes in extra handy. If I'm gonna punch a hole in a set of tongs in the hinge plate, I like to have the hole at about 8mm for a 20 round or a 16 square starting position. And if I put the hole slightly biased, that means that when I line up my hinge plate, we should be pretty good for the center of that hole. So that's one reason to do it, but the overhang for the nib now, if you go any lower than 10mm or 3/8 or whatever, you're gonna end up fouling on your anvil. So this is a great way not only to make sure that you can catch that hole, but also to stop yourself from deforming your tongs whenever you make them. The humble bolster plate. In my personal opinion, no workshop is complete without one. They're a great piece of equipment. If you're going to invest some time or money in one, I definitely recommend you do that. I did want to get this video out yesterday, which would have been Thanksgiving 2020. If you do celebrate Thanksgiving, I hope you had an amazing day. However, I messed up some footage, this bit being one of them, and some other bits and bobs that I needed to redo. So it's the next day, and as a consequence, most people, or no, not most people, a lot of people call this Black Friday, and I have a couple of Black Friday deals that I'd just like to let you know about that are going to last from Black Friday all the way through to Monday, I think Monday. Firstly, I'm going to be running a deal on this set of punches, round, square, and also a slitting type chisel. These can be used as slitting punches, but also as chisels. I really like this one, this is mine, I really, really like it. And if you do buy this set, you will get the bolster plate thrown in. I'm only going to make 5 of these. Once they're gone, they are gone. I'm also going to do a trio of tongs. This set of tongs is coming out at about £110, so if you'd like to get your hands on those as well. Again, this set will only last for those 4 days, so go and check that out whilst you can. I'm also offering a 15% discount off of all of the hammers that are currently available on the Etsy. They will also be lasting for the next 4 days, however long it is. The link to my Etsy is in the description in the drop down box underneath the video. Thank you so much for joining me. I do hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope that Chris is going to enjoy getting his brand new bolster plate, round punch and square punch. They'll be on their way to you shortly, buddy. Now, if you did enjoy this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. And if you are a subscriber, please ring that bell for notifications. It tells you every time I make videos. I make videos about once a week, sometimes a bit more, sometimes a little bit less. It just depends how busy we are in this very cold workshop. It's turned very cold here in the UK at the minute. If you would like to show your support in some other ways, there's some great things you can do to help out. Some of them are very easy. You could leave a comment on this video and tell me what you thought of it. You could also share this video with your friends and on other platforms as well. You could also go to the description where you'll find a couple of links, one to my Instagram and another to my Etsy. The Instagram is a great place to check up on stuff that's happening in the workshop, see progress of projects on the go. You can also look at the grid and like some of the images there, and DM me if you wanted to send me a message, say hello or whatever. You could also head over to my Etsy where you can get products that I have made, like that bolster that we've made for Chris by these hands in this workshop. You can get hold of them and start using them with your hands and make some really cool stuff. And if you do make some cool stuff with it, please send me a picture. I love seeing pictures of what you guys and girls make at home. That's everything. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll leave a link up here to a video that YouTube thinks is best for you. Down here is a link to a recently uploaded video. Here should be the hole punching video I may have referenced about 10 times in this video. And just up here is a subscribe button. Thank you so much for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Goodbye.